Well, the first thing I'd like to do is echo Colin and thank all of you for being here today. Obviously, your support means more than you know, and we have a great group here, so thank you for that. And not just today, but the support that you give us all year. We really appreciate that. And I know you have some anxious kids down there ready to talk to you, so they're all looking forward to today. I'll just talk a little bit, make a few comments, and then I'll open it up for questions, and I know I'll have some of those. But we've been at it since August 9th, and this has kind of been a longer preseason than normal, or than has been the last couple years at least. So our kids have been hard at it, 2 days almost every day. I think we've only had 2 days in there in that whole 2 weeks that we haven't gone 2 a day. So they're working extremely hard. And we look at this year as a year that I think UNI Volleyball has not ever really experienced as we start the season. If you look at our roster, we're, if not the youngest, one of the youngest teams we've ever had, but I think bigger than that, when you look at the amount of experience we have returning, it is definitely the least amount of experience we've had returning. We graduated 5 seniors, and then we had 3 other student athletes not return for various reasons. And when you look at those 8 student athletes that were trying to fill the roles, 6 of those I consider starters. We had our 2 left sides, our M1, our setter, our libero, and then a DS that played the entire time. So a lot of positions to fill, but we kind of look at that as a lot of great opportunities for our student athletes to step up and fill those roles. And like I said, they have been working extremely hard. It's amazing to me because of how young and inexperienced we are on the court, how they've kept their attitude and effort up, because that's a thing that can really start to dwindle. And when you don't have some leaders that we've had in the past stepping in and taking control of that, you really don't know where that's going to go, but they have not faltered in that area. And we have a lot of work to do still. There's no doubt about that, but I've really enjoyed the effort that we've had. Our returners, the 2 student athletes that have had time on the court are our 2 captains and 2 seniors, Macy Euban and Shelby Kinsall. And then we did get a transfer, Kinsey Caldwell. Kinsey was named Mountain West Conference Freshman of the Year, so obviously that court time that she had will be valuable for us, but we don't consider her a returner. But she has come to us and had to obviously learn a new system, but has been doing very well. So again, that court time is going to be big for us as we step on the court as we start the season. So besides that, no one else has really seen a lot of playing time. Haley Wanderia maybe got in a few points last year, Erica a little bit, but other than those 3, it's a lot of inexperience. But I just, like I said, love the fight that our kids are showing. The hard part is we have a lot of question marks, and you know, we've been going at it for quite a while, and I still feel we have a lot of question marks. I think that can be a positive thing. I think it's going to be something that will need to be managed a little bit over the season, because I can see this being a year that we put a lot of different lineups, especially at the beginning, maybe even through mid-season. But also a situation where even when we come up with maybe what we feel is our #1 starting lineup, having that opportunity to sub kids in when we're struggling. And so it's going to be really important for, you know, even if you don't make a starting lineup position, that you stay hungry and you stay competing every day in practice, because I really think we have some kids that, even though they might not make that starting lineup, could be significant impact players in a match and match-changing players. We have that capability from some of our kids. So I think that will be the challenge for us as coaches, to keep everybody hungry to want to compete, obviously for practices, but also for what we can do in match-type situations. We have a lot of challenges. Other than that, our schedule is extremely challenging. You know, we didn't back away from the schedule that we've liked to put together over the years, just because we have the inexperience that we have. You know, we want our kids playing the best. Our conference is going to be extremely tough this year, but we're really looking forward to those challenges and getting out and competing against somebody else. There's a lot we have to do, but I think we're almost getting to the point where we need to see what our biggest focuses need to be, and I don't know if we can find that out until we get on the court against somebody else. They're getting really good at knowing what each other's doing, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to train certain things because we know each other so well. So we're looking forward to the opportunity a week from tomorrow to get out and compete against somebody else. So, and I will open it up for questions.
Can you just kind of give a brief overview or breakdown of some of the